Andrew Carnegie started life earning $1.20 a week. A poor kid from Scotland with barely enough to eat. Today, he's one of the richest men in history. The interesting part isn't just the money he made, it's how he made it. Carnegie mastered habits that anyone could follow, even with very little income. He focused on saving carefully, investing wisely, and spotting opportunities others ignored. Those same principles work today, whether you earn a small paycheck or just getting started in your career. Wealth isn't about how much comes in, it's about how you use what you have. My name is Ashraf and we're here talking finance. Let's begin. Most people think building a wealth requires a six-figure salary or a fancy job title, and that is a misconception. The history and the stories of modern self-millionaires show that high income is helpful, but not necessary. What matters is controlling your money, making small, consistent decisions, and using every opportunity to grow it. Even small amounts, when handled correctly, compound over time. Think of it as planting seeds. Each dollar that you save or invest, it's like a seed that grows up slowly but steadily. That's the mindset behind building a wealth on a low income. So tip number 1, control spending. It sounds basic, but it's the foundation of every wealth building plan. Track every dollar and know exactly where it goes, and set boundaries for non-essential spending. Using financial control apps or even the old-fashioned envelope method helps make this automatic. And the goal isn't to restrict yourself completely, it's to create awareness. Carnegie, for example, walked miles to save a few pennies on transportation. And we're here in 2025, I'm not telling you to walk miles to save transport fees, but you can apply that on avoiding unnecessary spending. Repeated actions like that are what accumulate into real wealth over time. Controlling spending isn't about being cheap, it's about being deliberate with your money. Tip number 2, increase income. Low income doesn't mean to have low potential. Small side hustles, freelancing, learning in-demand skills, this add extra streams of cash. Even a couple $100s per month make a noticeable difference over time. Think it as giving your financial strategy a boost. Carnegie didn't just rely on a wage. He invested his earnings in other opportunities he solved and others overlooked. And that mindset works for everyone. The important side isn't necessarily finding the perfect side hustle. It's constantly adding extra value to your income and using that income strategically, rather than spending it impulsively. Over time, small increases compound just like your savings. Tip number 3, save and invest wisely. Step number 2 is making your money work for you. Saving is necessary, but investing is what really builds wealth. Even small, consistent investment, $50 to $100 a month, can grow substantially over the years. And the earlier you start, the more powerful the effect. Index funds, ETFs, or retirement accounts are practical options for everyone starting out. Carnegie invested early in steel and railroads, turning small stakes into massive gains. You don't need a fortune to start. What you need is consistency, patience, and a clear plan. Letting your money grow gradually is more reliable than chasing risky shortcuts. Over decades, small investments turns into a good wealth even on a modest income. Tip number 4, avoid debt traps. Everyone knows high interest loans and credit card debts are the fastest ways to lose your wealth. Paying off high interest debt first is essential. It frees up money to save and invest. Think of debt as the opposite of an investment. It actively works against your financial goals. Even Carnegie, our guest of this episode, had to carefully manage his loans and investments. Mismanagement can undo years of careful planning. And avoiding unnecessary debt isn't just a tip, it's a principle. It creates freedom to make the choices with your money, rather than letting interest payments control your life. For someone on a low income, this tip is crucial, because every dollar freed from interests becomes a dollar that can grow. Building wealth on a low income isn't about luck, it's about strategy, consistency, and patience. Invest consistently and avoid debt. Even $100 a month, handled correctly, compounds into something great over time. Small and consistent actions repeated over months and years are more powerful than sporadic big wins. It's for anyone willing to be deliberate and patient with money, and the habits you form now determine your financial freedom later. Stay safe, and we'll see each other in the next video.